Well, I'll go ahead and get started. This is one of those impromptus I have to put up. Uh, Welcome as you come in. Today is still the 14th of January, 2020. I'm Roy Potter, and I just have to give you this little update. Hello, as you all come in. I appreciate you being here. I did a series of predictable events this morning, and I mentioned in passing of course, the Virginia situation, and also the basic idea of the weather underground and what they wanted to do. I didn't elaborate on it, and I've been talking about this for some time. And of course, I did this before the big special report by Infowars, which of course covered James O'Keefe. I saw this was coming out yesterday when James O'Keefe put out his tweets, and you can see him there on his Periscope showing Alexander Solzhenitsyn's The Gulag Archipelago. Then you know that there's something in that regard coming up, and so uh, I didn't talk about it, and I thought maybe I should just do so in passing now. This goes along with all of the things that I've been saying, and a lot of us have been saying about these predictable events. These things that are developing leave no question in our minds where the Democrat, leftist, Marxist, communists want to take us. Gun confiscations, re education camps, gulags. This isn't freedom of expression. This isn't liberty. This isn't you can have your way of thinking and I can have mine as long as we don't interfere with each other's rights. No, this on their side is we want to remove those God given rights from you. And this all should make absolutely everything clear about where this is. There is no reconciliation, there is no negotiation. They have chosen this. They want to impose their will upon us rather than our method, which is your freedom stops at my nose, my freedom stops at your nose, everything else is okay. Remember, I talked about the difference between Napoleonic law and our constitutional republic law. You remember when I talked about that, right? In a Napoleonic system, everything is illegal unless expressly legalized, where in our system, everything is legal unless expressly illegal. Okay, big difference. And they're seeking to make anything illegal that they don't okay. And our country, our nation, our form of government is been going down that bad road for some time. So at any rate, at this point in time, no one, this thing that we're seeing out of Bernie Sanders' group, don't kid yourself. This isn't just Bernie Sanders, who's an avowed socialist communist. Okay, no, this is how the entire Democratic thing is working now. Look at Governor Northam in Virginia. Look at Governor Newsom in California, and I could go on and on. Unfortunately for us, many rhinos are on this train as well. It's infected our body politic. It's infected our very conscience and our consciousnesses. There is a difference. uh, so I'm glad that James O'Keefe and Project Veritas shows us this. I see a lot of people talking about it. Yes, this is where it's going. The line in the sand has been drawn, ladies and gentlemen. They're telling you, they're telling us where they want to take us, and this is unacceptable. The unfortunate thing is what? Where was the Justice Department? Where was the FBI? Where were those who were supposed to protect us against this type of incursion in our system? No, they're chasing phantoms and ghosts on a Russian interference in the 2016 election that supposedly was to help Trump. And also, they're trying to demonize all of us as being Russian agents. And they have nothing to do with going to these people who are subverting our system and even saying so. They don't do anything to them. I wonder how many people in Bernie Sanders' campaign or in Dianne Feinstein's office or in Pelosi's office or any of their support staff? How many of them have been investigated for their alliances with Ukraine and with China and with other with other leftist Marxist communist regimes around the world? Probably none. Why? As I've been saying, it's because there are leftist Marxists that have been pulled out of the institutional education system for the past 30 years. That's who they're bringing in to the FBI and the DOJ. Look at Chris, the guy that's now who's been appointed by the FISA court to investigate the FBI's use of the FISA process. What a joke. He okayed it. He said there was nothing wrong with what they did. Well, you know the story, okay? At least you should. So that's who we have. Our DOJ and our FBI are not protecting us. They're not protecting our system. They're not protecting our constitutional republic and the idea of the Bill of Rights and the perfect law of liberty. They're not protecting that. They're either looking the other way or they're actively seeking to overthrow it. And this is just proof. This is just more proof. Both Virginia, the entire gun rights system there that they're trying to destroy, the Second Amendment, instead turn it to registration and confiscation, which is, anybody who understands history knows that that's the first step in confiscation, right? And that's exactly what these communists are saying in Bernie Sanders' campaign. And again, I'll say it in all of the Democrats, leftist Marxists, even Tulsi Gabbard is there. So I just wanted to bring that up this morning and say that this is more verification that this thing is going south very quickly and there's nobody there to protect us. Right now, there should be FBI people infiltrating and investigating the Sanders campaign and all of those Democratic, leftist, Marxist, communists. But do you think they are? Probably not. They're actually assisting them in accomplishing this, and I think we're seeing it. Barr again with his Guardian program, you know, this pre-crime thing to go out there and find out where gun crime is going to occur. Are they doing the same type of head them off at the pass type of investigations against the communists? No, they're not. No, they find those of us who stand up for constitutional principles to be the enemies of the state. Okay, well, I probably should have covered that this morning. I kind of did without even knowing that InfoWars was going to go there for sure. I knew the special report was going to be coming up, but I didn't realize how in depth it was going to be until somebody sent me the information. So, just a word of warning: we don't have anybody friendly to us in the government. I don't see anybody. I see people who spout off and say nice things. Did you hear Ted Cruz? Apparently, Ted Cruz now is even saying that the House has proceeded okay. This impeachment thing and the trial in the Senate's looking pretty serious, but just get ready, okay? That's all I need to tell you. I just wanted to catch you up on that and let you know that this is what I've been referring to. And this entire pincer movement, this entire envelopment is happening to us. Indeed, the attacks on Trump were really an attack on us. Yeah, Gator Bait Bill, all these senators, this thing in the Senate's very serious. We're at a serious place right now. All right, I'm going to go. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.